The assassination attempt of President Barack Obama in 2013 will be the most insane story you have ever heard about. It's April 2013, and the FBI and the Secret Service are getting ready to raid the house of a man in Tupelo, Mississippi named Kevin Curtis. He is an ex-janitor, conspiracy theorist, Elvis impersonator. If you're curious what that visibly looks like, it would be this. Anyway, he is driving down his driveway to get his mail with his dog, a Chihuahua mix named Moo Cow, and that's when the FBI and the Secret Service pounce on him. They tackle him, Moo Cow makes a run for it, and then he is arrested and taken into questioning for several hours. During his interrogation, Kevin Curtis keeps trying to figure out what he did wrong, and the FBI keeps trying to lead him to confess to what he's done. And finally, they say, "You've hurt a lot of people," and he goes, "How?" And they go, "When you poisoned them in the letters with ricin." And then he goes, "I don't even like rice." And they go, "What?" And he goes, "Yeah, you can search my home. There's no rice there. I don't like it." And then they realize, oh no, we might have gotten the wrong guy. And they ask him, "Kevin, do you have any enemies?" And he goes, "Absolutely." And that enemy would be none other than local Taekwondo instructor, wannabe rock and roll frontman, political aspirationist, Everett Dutschke. So backing up real quick for some really important context. You see, Kevin Curtis in 1999 was working at a hospital as a janitor in Tupelo, Mississippi. At one point late at night, he was really thirsty, so he went to open up a fridge to try to get a Dr. Pepper. The problem is that he ended up finding a whole bunch of body parts, which would be really concerning if he wasn't in the morgue. And so he thought, this is a conspiracy theory. And so he writes screenplays and books called Missing Pieces, and he wants everyone to pay attention to him, but nobody does. And then finally, he finds someone in 2006. So in 2006, Dutschke is running this mostly defunct Truth or Newspaper that claims that it will post any story. And Kevin sees this and realizes, this is my opportunity to get my truth out there. So he emails Dutschke, who doesn't email him back. That really peeves off Kevin, who then realizes that Dutschke now works with his ex-wife, Laura, and so he goes and he crashes a work function to go yell at Dutschke and tell him that he's a liar. And that's when things really start heating up. You see, Dutschke told Kevin that he can't post that because it's too crazy and he's getting ready to run for the House of Representatives, which he does, and it's just a crazy smear campaign where he just really hated the guy who was in there, and there's no apparent reason why. He just hated this guy really vitriolly. Then Kevin makes fun of him a bunch on Facebook. Then Dutschke starts a band of a music genre he calls Funktronica and then gets arrested for indecent exposure to children. Then Kevin gloats about that on Facebook. Then Dutschke manufactures some rice and pretends to be the conspiracy theorist Kevin, sprinkles it on some letters, and sends it to a Mississippi judge, a senator, and President Barack Obama. No one was injured, and Everett Dutschke was arrested and sentenced to 25 years in 2014 for the attempted assassination of the president by framing his arch nemesis, a conspiracy theory Elvis impersonator who made fun of him on Facebook.